The only problem I have with this necklace is I feel less physical.
You feel constrained.
I do. I can't, like, you know, just push you down.
Yeah, because you're known for your acrobatics on camera.
Because I may spill
until you started wearing this.
No, like...
You were like the specimen of acrobatic man that you could have, you know, worked in Cirque du Soleil.
When people see me walk across the room, they comment on my physicality.
Yeah, your cat-like reflexes.
Right, it's like just watching me move.
Moves like a jungle cat.
Like gliding.
That Rex.
Just gliding across.
Like a panther.
So we're in agreement.
Yeah, but now they put this on, they're like, who's that?
No, it's like a leash. It's like a collar. I may only need to be able to pull this out if you're sassing me. And I need the power to overwhelm your Somali.
So you're going to take it off right now?
I'll think about it.
There might be a riot in the comments if you remove the mooch necklace.
I'll think about it. It's
like, I am struggling through the tears over here.
Right.
You can deal with it. Okay. By request, Anthony Grilliot. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So what he said was, and actually I've had probably a dozen people ask this, so I'm sorry I didn't think of your names. I feel like there's a movie about this somewhere. I feel like I went back into Medieval Times restaurant, one of those fake ones, where you've got, you know, you eat your chicken giant turkey leg with your hands.
You suddenly have my attention. Just like that. It's like magic.
Okay, so... I'm glad Daniel mentioned Modern Road, blah, blah. I just watched Order of Whiskey. Daniel mentioned American smoked whiskeys.
On the...
I would love on the Modern Road.
Okay.
I would love to see more about that. Okay, so I'm pouring you, other than Balcones, which we've already done, one of my favorite American single malts.
What? This is so... When? Okay.
Now, this is an Englishman.
This smells...
Colkegan.
This smells mean.
Colkegan.
It smells...
Wait for it.
Of course you liked it.
Colkegan.
It smells angry.
This is in New Mexico, outside Santa Fe.
It burns.
This is batch 6.
What is wrong with you?
Now, he's making scotch. Not really. He's making single malt whiskey. He said, I don't even want it to be compared to scotch. And he definitely achieved
it's like
that.
The tears of puppy dogs.
Yeah. I can't say that. Okay, so anyway, he is smoking his malt barley with mesquite wood.
Yeah,
instead of with peat. Now, he made the Ardbeg of North American single malts.
Oh. So, here's...
7,000 feet he's aging his whiskeys.
You mean...
Elevation.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's extreme temperatures.
Right.
It's, snow wastes to extreme heat. Sometimes humid, sometimes dry.
So I get the temperature, but does the... diminished amount of actual air, like the air pressure?
I don't know.
Yeah?
You would think he probably has a high angel share, but these are all around 2 years old.
It's really, really strong. Of course you like this.
Oh, I love it.
Because it's a vengeful whiskey.
Just taste it first. Before we go all...
Holy ball.
It's beautiful.
This is like 100% on the fuck you scale on the nose. It's like 60-70% on the taste.
Yes!
It backs off dramatically.
It really does.
Wow.
I told you this is amazing. Colin achieved something really wonderful.
On the smell, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to have like a therapy session to talk out my feelings here, because I was just beaten up.
Feelings, nothing more than.
This is interesting.
Okay, now that you start drinking, it goes from that tree bark and leather and smoke to vanilla.
I don't think I've had a whiskey that was so
berries
aggressive on the nose. And don't get me wrong, it's still not effortless and friendly by any means whatsoever. But it's not as brutal on the taste at all. Not even close to what it is on the nose.
Still get a little bit of pipe tobacco.
Yeah. And if you hear people in the background...
I hear the voice of my children outside the door.
We have like a dozen people downstairs.
Yeah, on Friday we do a happy hour and they're all here right now.
To drink.
To drink
you know
our
what?
whiskey.
These are my mooches.
Yeah, your mooch.
They all mooch.
They all show up and drink whiskey and nobody gives us any money.
Yeah. They really do.
They're all Rex's friends.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like any of them. Except the ones watching.
Yeah, except those of them who realized we are doing a whiskey video up here. We love you.
You're my favorite one. Yeah.
That is so good.
If I could not smell it and just drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Now let's compare this to another.
Salty on the aftertaste.
This is a New Mexico smoked whiskey.
Sure.
Why don't we compare it to a Arizona smoked whiskey?
Off with you, Psalm. Demon Soul 1, what is the most expensive whiskey and the best whiskey in the vault? So expensive can be answered. The best whiskey, totally subjective.
Now, but remember, we have a rule, which is answer the question as asked before you add a caveat.
Well, that's your rule. I have no rules.
This is Del Bach. This is Tucson, Arizona. And it's also mesquite smoked,
Yeah.
but butterscotch. This is butterscotch mesquite, whereas this is vanilla mesquite.
So like a space side mesquite.
Oh, and it's still so good. Damn it, I love these
Here's the thing.
American smoked whiskeys.
I vaguely remember trying this. I don't.
Yeah,
remember,
because we tried it compared to the unsmoked.
I don't remember falling in love with this.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour you something for you to try, Rex.
It's a unique combination: butterscotch and mesquite smoke. If you were into that, then Del Bach.
I'm gonna see if I can repeat an experience that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little something for you. You ready?
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
No, you're gonna wanna trust me.
All right. What the hell is that?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Okay,
This is potpourri.
I'm
You
gonna tell a
put
story.
Bathroom potpourri
Yes.
in this glass.
Yes, I'm gonna tell a story.
It's like Glade.
Yeah.
You know, like the air freshener
Yes.
Glade.
Are you ready for my story?
Man,
This is a life lesson for all of you
is
bartenders.
fruit roll-ups.
And we actually, is it Fiona? I'm trying to remember her name. Anyway, she's it turns out she tends a shop in Australia. We got some bartenders hanging out with us.
Yeah.
So this is a life lesson for all of you guys. I've been buying whiskey from this one store to the tune of like $15,000 a year for 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So they should know it, and we've had long conversations about what I like.
Oh, weird.
I was going to play a show back when I was still playing gigs, and I stopped in and said, I want one whiskey for my gig. I'm just going to buy one whiskey, I'm going to keep it by my guitar, and I'm just going to pour it for myself.
I just want to
And I want it to be interesting.
I want to
And
smell
he
this.
said, oh, you need to try this one. And I said, but you know that I hate flavored shit.
Right.
And I read the name. And you know that I hate flavored shit. I don't like anything. He's like, oh, no, you should try it. I buy it. I go to the gig, and now I'm stuck way out in the middle of nowhere. I open it and pour it. I smell it, and I'm so angry that I immediately call the store from the stage. I call the store. I ask for the guy.
The mic is picking up the conversation.
Yeah, I ask for the guy. The guy is like, oh, hey. I'm like, hey, it's Daniel. He's like, oh, hey, man. And I said, hey, you ass. I asked you, how long have we known each other?
Yeah.
And what did I ask you for?
Yeah.
And you gave me this, you ass. And I just totally tore him a new one. Now, this is the only thing Compass Box
Here's
has
the thing.
ever made I don't like.
Oh, this is a compass box.
Compass Box.
First strike compass box. It's never happened before.
Now,
This is amazing to me that it's compass
this
box.
is called Orangery. It's a Scotch whiskey infused with orange zest, cassia, and cloves.
Until this moment, I would have readily admitted I'm a fanboy of the compass box. Proudly.
Everyone has to stumble sometimes.
They never steered me wrong. First time.
Dropped the ball.
Nope.
Now, here's where this works. I tried hard because now I owned a whole bottle, and I didn't want to throw it away.
I'm really...
So I tried hard to figure out how to drink this. I discovered if you pour it on the rocks, it tastes like a Manhattan.
Fine. But don't expect whiskey.
It's a cocktail in a bottle that if you pour on the rocks tastes like you had a mixed cocktail.
Don't
or a mixed drink.
expect whiskey.
No.
It's not whiskey.
Disappointing, isn't it?
It is,
Read me another
Here's the
comment.
thing. It's more disappointing now that I know that it's compass box. There was a hero among whiskey blenders in my head known as compass box.
The mighty have fallen.
Corey Martin, Big Papa. Hey Rex, my knees hurt. My knees hurt and back hurt from working my whole life. Do you have any plans to have a mooch academy? Might help me a bit on the workload.
Yeah.
As well as being able to drink better whiskey.
So what does it cost to attend a Mooch Academy?
I don't know, man.
That's like a catch-22.
Well, mooch
because if you're in charge of it, you want to mooch all their money.
Right.
But if they're paying to go to a Mooch Academy, if they pay, then they've violated the mooch tenant.
No, as the master level mooch extraordinaire, I can figure out a workaround here.
Sponsors.
Sure.
Sponsors.
That'll be good. I'm sure we'll come up with something on the new channel that we're working on.
A Mooch Academy. I want to see an episode of the Mooch Academy.
No, look, there's some bylaws. Yeah. Done.
You got bylaws?
I got like 5.
Okay.
That are amazing.
Written in blood.
Just don't ask to see them for another
Written
hour.
in someone else's blood.
Give me an hour and you can see them. Jeremy Spooner, Daniel and Rex, how about a sommelier versus mooch regional whiskey battle? You both choose your favorites from each of the 4 most known regions. Scotland, Ireland, the US, and Japan. Taste them and see who chose best. So,
new channel. Chum, 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 chum. 2 bottles down. We try it. You win. Bell goes up. Next
done.
class.
End of episode. I won. See?
Yeah, no.
Foreshadowing. It happens. You want
No.
one more?
No, I was saying you won because that was the first one. But in reality, if we do 5, I'll win the other 4.
All right. Well, we shall see.
There will be blood. Winter is coming.
James Richards, any idea what the single malt mesquite smoked whiskey from New Mexico was? Did we just do this?
We just did it.
So where was this?
That's why I put that comment. This is Arizona.
Arizona, New Mexico.
And Colkegan, Santa Fe. That's why I put that comment in there. And by the way, someone picked up on the fact that very randomly, a couple episodes ago, I made an allusion to a song by Tom Lehrer. And well done you for recognizing the Tom Lehrer quote. Impressive.
Yeah.
All right. Now, between these 2, what's your preference?
I mean, I could, depending on the mood, neither one are my favorite. Both of these, I would say, these are more of a Daniel Wheelhouse
I like them.
kind of whiskey than mine. Neither one are horrible. If I just...
You know what? I'm going to do a blend. Let's do an American malt whiskey blend. We're about to do an American blended malt.
This works, by the way. It really works. I don't even do anything. It just happens because he feels the need to satiate the
Oh my
cravings,
God, try that.
The moochy cravings of my spirit eagle.
That's good.
Wow, that is... Yeah.
And you know what? If we added a little bit of a malt that wasn't smoked, a North American malt that wasn't smoked.
I totally like that better.
Yes. We're going to create a blended malt. I need to contact these guys and see if they would sell us barrels and let us rebarrel it as a blended malt.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Rock and roll.
All right.
All right, till tomorrow, I'm your crazy stay this side of legal.
May you return before we, I don't know, say something good in that little line. I'm over it.
Yeah. Consistency, right? You got to be in for the long haul.
But the thing is, I don't miss you. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.